Hello and welcome back. Today, we're going to be playing the same game I've been playing. I mean, that's no shock. It's Dragon Age Origins. I'm 9 years late on this game. Well, that's not the point. The point is, today, we are going to the feast held in our honor. After yesterday winning the proving. And winning a helmet in which I can't wear. Let's see if my friend can wear it. Nope! Well, I'm a frickin' idiot. It's not the first time you'll hear me admit that.
Look, the Grey Wardens are here.
My lord, many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
What is your cause?
The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Why so interested in this particular?
Those on the surface are our lifeline. They facilitate trade with the surface. They're honorable and, oh, let's be honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color. She has a cousin, useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be casteless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice?
What do you need me to do?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
Time to talk to the Grey Wardens.
Greetings, my lord Idukan. It is an honor to meet you at last.
At last? Have you been waiting for me?
Not as such, but your father never misses a chance to boast of your skill and bravery. He says you may be the most skilled warrior in all of House Idukan.
My father exaggerates.
Your humility aside, I have no doubt you will be a fighter of great renown. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Ozamor, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
I wonder if father would allow me to join you. That seems like a wise choice.
Alas, I do not think he would take kindly to that suggestion. As the child of the king and heir after Lord Trion, your place is here. I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
You're a fool. Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did. Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you. If you are to play in the games of the Assembly, make sure you know the motivations of the players. Last spring, a guild from the Merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the Merchant Guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, Dukin. Let me spell it out for you. If Lord Dace returns the noble connections to those on the surface, those houses would then be financially tied to his disaster. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. If you call his bluff, then you lose your chance to turn the tables. Smile, and that should take Lord Dace down a peg or two. You give up the initiative.
All these people are...
You
just a bunch
return.
of idiots.
Were my instructions unclear? And what did she have to say? I see. Some preposterous story, I'm sure. I suppose it could. I mean, well, it's the spirit of the law that's important, right? Our poor, disenfranchised service brothers. Ah, well played, Your Highness. Welcome to Assembly politics. Now, if you'll excuse me... You've won, don't beast.
You forget who you're speaking.
For now. We shall see what the future holds. Trian's grasp on the throne is in no way certain, and much can happen before then. Now let me be. You haven't...
Wow. Dwarven politics are filled with just idiotic
My king,
things.
please reconsider. The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Shirak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the Provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Of course. Well, if I must.
These rituals have their place. It behooves you to get to know the nobles and let them know you. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the paragon Idukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part
Damn
of a
right, they'll be
mission
cheering for
to
me.
strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me.
Oh,
He may
that
be
ass.
watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Don't question everything.
First, I'm going to be an asshole.
Good day, Lord
Just go
Aaaaand.
looking around. I'm looting the whole place. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Alright. So I can't get into any of these rooms. Huh, just gonna go to the provings and see if he's there. He may be, he may not be.
No sign of trouble here.
Eating beans again today.
Do you wish to leave for the proving grounds, my lord?
Yes.
We are at your command.
Let's see what this-
Much glory was brought to your house tonight.
Honor to your house,
I'm proud to serve the Idukas.
my lord.
I am ready to
Your
leave.
wish is our command.
So I wasn't there. Looks like we'll just have to go find his room. Beans, beans. So Trian's room is most likely this way. Alright. Looks like I need to talk to
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father?
up yours.
The world does not stop and start with your meager achievement. Now, do you have some purpose in bothering us?
Yeah, Father's too worried you're... Father is worried you're too much of an ass to be a prince.
You push your luck. Balin, get to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. I will see what our father wishes from his heir.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves. And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him.
Get to the point,
Big
baby.
brother, Trian is going to try to kill you. I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't overheard him giving orders to his men. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
How am I a threat to Trian?
He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the King's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
Well, I would make a good ruler.
You entered the provings held in your own honor just for glory and to please the crowds. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian Fear's father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
What's your angle on this?
It seems Trian has shown that brothers can't always be trusted. I am next in line. If Trian succeeds in his plot against you, how long do you think I'll live?
Permission to speak freely?
Of course, my friend.
Trian would make a terrible king, but no one wants to say it. He has just enough backing in the Assembly to make it ugly when your father dies, but not enough to become king. Killing him now makes your house stronger and saves a great deal of bloodshed later.
We'll wait
Very
see what
well.
Trian does.
I'll keep my eyes open. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like.
Trian won't do anything stupid.
I hope you're right, but my heart says this will end badly. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
Let's go. You don't want to keep those lovely ladies waiting.
Oh yeah, I forgot about something I decided to do earlier.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Aaaaand. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then! Glory awaits! Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Aaaaand and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
Ooh, special.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach it.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aidukan remains in that Taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
What else is in the tie?
My father's writings speak only of the shield. There may be countless other treasures, but only the shield matters.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions? Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords, and demonstrate the strength of Aidukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
I have a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's get this done.
Unbeatable.
or else we're gonna be severely fucked.
Will not fail. Watch out! I shall do it.
Corpse. Nothing on there I'll ever use. And nothing back there that I will ever use. Ever. In my life. I have a bad feeling about this.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
We didn't expect any activity in these tunnels at all. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight.
We are warriors. Nothing stands in our way.
As you say, onward then.
When we want to go down. I think this is the one we want to go down. If not, then we're about to get severely screwed.
Come! Very well.
Shit. I hate these stalkers.
Right behind you! You're in trouble now!
Why couldn't they give us
I shall do it.
Thank goodness. Well, that's not going to end well. So, this obviously isn't the way we're supposed to go down. So I assume, since it's not that one either, we were supposed to go through the one with the double pillars. Oh, yeah, double pillars. Triple pillars. Pilliarception. Up here. Dark spot. Shit. Ah, shit.
Very well. They don't stand a chance! You will fall!
I mean, I'll never end up using that Darkspawn dagger, but Darkspawn loot is rare in this game. I mean, rare. health is regenerated. I'm gonna go ahead. Continue on our way. The way.
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
I'm not that easy to kill.
And I'll make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead. There are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
I thought these tunnels were mostly abandoned.
Well, abandoned isn't vacant, apparently. Still, 2 months ago we couldn't get within a mile of this place. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Alright. Nothing back there. So now we have ranged support. If only we had a healer, because we're gonna need that. Ranged creatures. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is not gonna end well.
It has begun.
Drive them back! This is it!
Oh god, we're gonna die. I can already see. I don't know, why couldn't I have made a rogue? And I'm pretty much dead. 2 more hits and I'm dead.
Stone curse justice!
On it.
Just tell me what to do.
Ah, shit, let's see. Does it do more? It's got armor penetration. Sure, I'll use it. Because against these guys, anything's better than nothing. Well, I'm dead. I'm just gonna let this play out. That was the last save. Probably gonna be somewhere like way back in the caves or some shit like that. Knowing this. Yep. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here because I don't think I'm gonna get any better at this. At least not this short of a time span. So see you all next time.